Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from the Superdome. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. He's all the way down to the 30.
As the excitement continues to swirl after that return, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about keeping that excitement going. Already in scoring position, I've got to take some shots at the end zone right now.
The Saints heading out for the first time, and there's Derek Carr at quarterback in his 11th NFL season now and second in black and gold.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Carr to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Throwing now is Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Wilson. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here we go now on first and goal. Now Carr. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Jamal Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, we have seen the stiff arm get a bit of renaissance here in recent seasons, and that was pure strength there as he forced his way into the end zone. And when you think of guys who use the stiff arm so effectively, I go back to guys like Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, some recent guys like Marshawn Lynch. Let's go to the Wayback Machine. Bronco Nagurski, he dealt out a wicked stiff arm. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Ritter. Open man is the first-round pick, Brock Bowers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Ritter now. Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The Raiders at 9-6 now. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. will step aside. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Looking to throw it here. Ritter in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. 3 tight ends up front here. Third and goal. Ritter back to throw. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up fourth. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Carlson is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
22 yards there, a first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Carr now to throw. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. To throw his Carr. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave. His 11th touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The point after, good by Groupie. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
Here's Ritter. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Ritter off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Now you look at the Saints defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department. Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. They need 18 yards here on third down. On play action, here's Ritter. He's across midfield and finally taken down at the 34. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going play action, Ritter. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Now Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To throw, it's Carr. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Jamal Williams making his way back onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. Carr going to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And his pass incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Carr. Complete to Olave on the out route. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Carr. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamal Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. And it's caught. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. O'Connell's going to sneak it, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Aiden O'Connell as the first half is winding down, and the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. So we've come upon halftime here in weeks. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now O'Connell, flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. O'Connell. And this one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Play action. Now O'Connell. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. On 4th down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Carlson able to put this one through, and that'll bring him back within a point. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Saints offense and Derek Carr ready for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a second down here. Now Carr. This one taken in by Olave. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Shotgun now for Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now Carr again. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. Throwing now is Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6. To throw is Carr. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Carr to throw again. He gets it left side to Johnson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Now it's O'Connell. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 2. Carr now to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. A point after, good by Groupie. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Escapes the defender. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And they go play action here with O'Connell. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, 44 yards. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raiders offense and Aiden O'Connell getting set to take over once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Back to throw, O'Connell. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Desmond King picks it, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play, because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah. Some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Hall again on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Raiders on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Here's Hall again. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Brought down by John Ridgeway. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a 2nd and 10. Hall on a give up the middle. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 3rd and 4. Straight ahead is Hall. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. O'Connell. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll give to Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards.